You from Highland Cycles with a real short camera phone video for you guys to talk a little bit about a motor, I guess, or kind of what's inside this. It's a little mystery that I solved. It's pretty fun. So this is a KDX 220, great motorcycles, awesome trail two-stroke. Wish they actually still made something like this. It'd be kind of a cool thing. But anyway, customer complaint was I put new rings in it, and then, well, actually, let's back up. Customer complaint was I was riding it. It started running not so great. I figured it needed rings, so I took the cylinder off. I put rings in it, put it back together, and since then, it won't rev. It'll idle, start and idle, will not rev. I've had the carburetor apart 8 times. I've had this apart. Anyway, so lots of things done, lots of stuff. And he's like, won't rev. He just finally threw in the towel, brought it to me. I was like, okay, let's take things apart. He thought maybe it's electronic, maybe it's this or that, whatever. Anyway, so I started with the power valve, made sure that was timed correctly. These are pretty easy to do from the outside. Then I took this pipe off, and I looked into the pipe, and from the exhaust side, I could see the ring end gaps. That's not good. The ring end gaps on every two-stroke should be on the intake side of the cylinder. So if you can see them through the exhaust port, you got problems. So I was like, I think we know what the problem is. So I took it apart, as you can see. And if you come over here, you can see, here's a little bit of knowledge for you guys. See that right there? That arrow is on almost every piston. There's a few that don't have it. It's really rare. But anyway, that arrow should always go that way towards the exhaust. Now, there are some weird snowmobiles and things out there, and actually the new Yamaha motors that have the exhaust on the back, and that arrow definitely points always to the exhaust. But in this case, it should point forwards because the exhaust is over here. That's backwards. That's no good. That's why it wouldn't rev. And let's take... Blah. These one-shot things are always a little bit funny. Let's take a look at what it did to the cylinder, because it didn't just not run, which is unfortunate. So, if you look down in there, you can see that, let me turn this a little bit. See those kind of square, rectangular looking things there at the exhaust port? Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. That's worn away metal from those in gaps catching and scratching and ruining the cylinder. So it's a bummer. He made a mistake. Things happen, you know, whatever. I'm not making fun of the guy. It happens, man. Whatever. You just don't always get it right. But that's something for you guys to pay attention to. Take a look at. If you're going to put a piston in your motorcycle, 2-stroke or 4-stroke, make sure you get it in the right way. Hope that's helpful. Hope you guys like this stuff. If you do, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share the video. It means a ton to us. I hope you guys are having a great day. I really hope you get out and spread the gospel of 2 wheels, and I hope desperately that you find some time to ride your dirt bikes!